up? So today, I know all you like to shred and do blues and all that sort of good stuff, but don't forget good, fast punk rhythm. I know it doesn't seem like they're doing much, they're just doing some bar chords and it's like, whatever. But they're really good at rhythm, which is a huge part of guitar playing. So today we're going to concentrate on a good classic punk beat in the background, and we're going to do a little bit of rhythmic punkified shred, if that makes any sense whatsoever. All right, so click the links below if there is any, or go to Marty's songs, or You Can Learn Guitar, or Guitar Jams, or any of that stuff, and get some great free stuff. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so some good players to check out in the punk realm that's, punk, pop, and popular would be like a Green Day or, any of that type of music. Just type in Green Day into iTunes and check all the, related artists. And really maybe take just a Green Day song because they're a good classic, really popular example. And listen to how the guitar player and the bass, drum, and snare interact on each other and how they play off of each other and how he creates different kinds of rhythm. They're a really tight, really good punk band that's really popular, and you're going to know all their songs. So, just try checking out some of that stuff. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to play a beat, and I'm going to explain what we're going to do. So here's the beat. It's in GarageBand, and it's called Double Punk Drum Set Number 2. Now, you can download free drum loops and stuff all over the internet. So what you would do is just type into the search bar, free punk drum loop, and get it to sound like this one. All right, so here we go. Right? What we're going to try to do there is we're going to try to sync up some of our rhythmic accents with that kick and snare. So let's try this. Here we go. Right? So we'll just take it on one chord. I'm tuned in standard pitch. I'm going to be down here in D, which is 10 and 12 on the low E and A strings. Right? So if you'll notice, there's a kick and it goes doom to da da doom to da da doom to da. Right? So on the doodats, you can do a, right? So what we'll do there is it's going to be like down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, right? Now you can do that muted. Right? So you can do that. But what we can also do is we can incorporate chord changes in that same kind of a pattern. So that's down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, right? And you're just repeating that over and over. So to the beat, it will sound like this. Right? So we can take that simple thing that we're doing there in that pattern. Right? And we'll go right out the doom-da, doom-da, and the drums. So that's down, 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 up, down. So we got... Right? So let's hear how that sounds. Right, so what we're going to want is every time that we switch, it's going to be either on a kick or on a snare. And every time we make an accent, it's going to be on one of those kicks or snares too. So we got... And that's going to be doo-da, on that kick and snare when they're back to back, when it goes doom, doo-da, doo-da, doom, doo-da, doo-da. Right? Doom-da, doo-da, doom-da, doo-da, right? So, doo-da, 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 obviously I don't have all the other rhythmic strokes in here, but you're going to get the idea. So I'll keep it just to the kick and snare. Right? And then we can add in all the other strokes. But that's the basic idea, is you're trying to play along with those kicks and snares. Now you're also going to have that, hi-hat clicking in the background, which you can add all the other rhythmic strokes too. Now it's not, a total rule of thumb that you have to play on the accents, but that's what's going to make it sound really punchy and aggressive. Now you can also just let chords ring. But let's listen to the difference, right? Right, so there's that, just letting it ring. Right, so you get the idea. So what we can do now is we can take that same idea and let's add some other chords. Like we'll go down here to the A and the G. I'm going off screen here. Woo! Getting crazy. So we got the A and the G and maybe to a C chord in addition to all the other ones. Now I'm just playing non-muted strings right now, and I'm just using those rhythmic strokes as accents. Now you can also incorporate muting, which I'll do here as well. So let's get this little camera angle over here a bit. Whoop. All right. Okay, so here we go. Right, so right there, since we're not doing major or minor chords, I just climbed chromatically up. Right? Right, so we got... Same thing we're doing down here, we're just kind of moving chords to give the ear something to grab onto, so we're not just repeating the same riff over and over again. So that's... You can go right there, you can go. So either here or doesn't matter. However you want to climb up. But it's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. And that's just starting from the A, and I'm climbing all the way up to the D, one fret at a time. Just doing 5 chords, which means you just have the root note, which is this 5th fret, and the 5th of the chord, which is the 5th note of the major scale, right here. So you're only worrying about 2 strings. Now I drape my fingers across the other strings. Don't press, but then you get that muted, so you're not going to have all this stuff while you're going. So I just drape my finger across. So actually when I'm playing, not only am I getting the pick attack of these strings that are fretted, but I'm also getting the muted at the same time, so it gives this really punchy. So So you're getting a chord and a rake at the same time, which is another trick people use to make it sound really punchy. All right, so we can also do muted, rhythmic ideas and keep it kind of punchy too, but just really doing really heavy palm muting. So let's try that. So what I'm doing there is going. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Right? And it doesn't have to be that pattern specifically, but you get that real muted chord sound. So let's try this again. So I'm just going to do some kind of freestyle rhythm here, no specific pattern, but really concentrate on accents with that kick and snare. Now you can also just do straight. Right? Or you can do the thing what we were doing before and switch back and forth between chords. Right? And you can just do one note. Right, and let your note choice be more of the accents rather than the actual pick attack strokes themselves. So those are all things you can do. Obviously, there's a lot of really good punk players out there, and a lot of them will probably scoff at my lesson and be like, dude, you're not punk, you suck. Whatever. It's just a basic idea to kind of incorporate that in your style. So, when you're doing an album or playing in a band, you don't get stuck with the whole one long song. Every song is 12-bar blues sound. So, or any kind of every song is drop D. You can incorporate different drum beats and different grooves and work with your drummer to really, create completely different styles of music and still totally have fun, and at the same time be able to use techniques and rhythm techniques to build your repertoire as a player. So you're not just, in a pigeonhole of being able to do one sound. So punk may not be something that you all totally lean towards, but I would definitely, pick a Green Day song, or Pennywise, or there's tons of great punk bands, Offspring, although they're not total punk, they're kind of pop punk, but any of those, even, I don't know, there's tons of bands out there. Blink-182 is kind of pop punk. Any of that kind of stuff, and listen to what they're doing with the drummer. Blink-182's drummer is fantastic. So, listen to the interaction between that guitar player and the drummer, and different rhythms and ideas that you can do, and try to incorporate that stuff in your playing.
So as always, we thank you a lot for watching. Go check out Marty's Songs with a Z. He's got tons of awesome songs. The Guitar Jams website, where you can sign up if you want more like personal instruction and stuff like that, is epic. There's like hundreds of hours of instructions on there. So avail yourself of all this awesome free stuff. Kick down and get some good instruction, like some theoretical stuff too, and man, just rip. Get out there and, be the next Hendrix. We need one. Or Van Halen. Or Stevie Ray Vaughan. Or Billy Joe Armstrong, for that matter. All right. Have a good one. See ya.